If you've
No.
paused, you can resume. Good morning, guys. Soph has just left for volunteering, and I forgot to show you when they were all out. Mind blank. I did take a picture though, so I'll put that at the end. But I'm currently sorting through one little stash of my stamps. So like putting them into their countries. If they're damaged, then there's no point in me, like, because I send them to charity. So if you want to collect some stamps throughout the year for me, that would be wonderful. I'm currently, the batch that I've got now are going to be sent to the charity SANS, which is stillbirth and neonatal death. So what they do is they weigh it, and it creates an amount of money, which you don't really have to do anything, just collect stamps off of your mail. Pretty simple. That's why I love doing it, and I've had a lot of people send me some stamps this year or last year, which has been really, really lovely. So I'm currently like wading my way through them. Any damaged ones that are ripped, there's no point in sending because buyers won't want them, and all it does is weigh up extra costs for me sending it to the charity. So I have a little pile. This lot is stuff I've already sorted, and like that's the size of my hands. You can see how much there is, and then there's currently just all that's left. So there's quite a fair bit. I mean, like this pile is like the size, like half of my finger depth, and like there's this pile as well that's just like huge. There's about roughly like 30 different countries, I think I counted. Between 25 and 30, I would say. So I'm just doing that whilst my meds are kicking in, and no doubt I'll be sleepy after then. But that's kind of our day so far. Pretty boring. Let's hope it gets a little bit more exciting. But for now, we'll see you in a bit. They know Mummy's coming home. Can you hear the neighbour? Look, the little girls have just welcomed Soph home. How cute is that, guys?
What are you looking at that for?
Because the girls were,
so excited.
they knew that you was coming in.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's all of it?
Well, these are customers.
For the girls!
The people already knew that, don't they?
How? Because they know from last time.
Because Nanny told them.
What do you mean?
The people already knew that was for the girls. The people already know.
Oh, these people.
Yeah. And close your eyes. Open. That's the first one. That's not my favourite one. I don't like
That's
that one.
cool, but it's like a pair of legs and a butt crack.
Oh, bums. I thought it looked like a tooth. I was going to try and make it like
that does look like a tooth,
but I couldn't.
Oh, you've done really, really good on that with like the shading and blending.
Thank you. So shut your eyes. This is the last one. There you go.
Oh, cool.
It's us. As ours. On
I
the
like
right.
that.
It's cute.
I really like that one.
Thank you.
These could go on my secret project.
That was my thoughts.
Win-win. Look at that.
Beautiful. A lady asked me about them today.
It's nice because every time they see it, people are going to ask because it is so unusual.
Yeah, she asked me if they were my initials because obviously the first one's an S and she knew that my name was Sophie and she was like, is that your initials? And I was like, no, they're actually the initials for the babies that we lost. And she was like, oh,
It is
really
nice.
lovely, I really like it.
It
And I was just
gets people asking, gets us talking about our babies and raises awareness about baby loss. Yeah, I haven't told the people yet. We're going to do that after that.
Okay. Oh, ow, that hurts.
And the reason why I haven't slept, because I text Soph saying don't forget the girls' wormers. And she's like, okay, now go to sleep. Left my ass off or something like that, wasn't it?
Yes, all
As I can't. So, from the moment Soph left, the kids outside were playing. That's fine. Then...
I'm sorry if I've not said hello to you.
No,
yet.
Mum.
If I've not said hello.
Then after that...
Bin man.
No,
Post.
the postman.
Then bin man.
No, actually, before the postman, I had a phone call. Then it was the postman. Then it was another phone call. Then it was the recycling.
Not recycling, it should have
Or rubbish.
been. Yeah.
And then I had another phone call.
Careful, were they actual like phone calls or just like
What the
rubbish
first one
ones?
was the vets saying about their injections, and I said that we're doing it on our next payday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's something funny to tell you
Oh.
about the vets.
So literally, I've been awake. I am absolutely
Well,
hanging.
maybe after that and...
Yeah. I need to go to sleep. But in that short space of time, that was probably the worst morning I've had when Soph's not been here in a very long time.
To the extent that I'm really glad that I shut off my internet because at one point,
I did talk through.
yeah, it said something like, oh crap, oh shit. Something like that or something.
Yeah.
And luckily I didn't get that till I turned on my internet when I got back in the car. Otherwise the whole of the mental health building would have been like...
She's talking out of her pockets.
well, talking out my
But-
table.
On a positive note,
Positive!
I've only got England
I
and
was just going to say...
Australia of the stamps to
Thank
sort.
you.
So I'm cool with that. Apart from, I know, these
That's
are more
more.
stamps. These are ones that I've ordered for me
They came
because
quick, didn't they? Or
it's
is this
Monday
not
night. that I ordered it. But because I am a huge stamp collector as well, that's why I buy ones for me. But for now, let's record the girls having their cluster.
Are you turning it off and then doing another video?
Yeah.
It's not open yet, baby girl.
Somebody already knows what it is. If I do Alba, you do pickle.
Ice cream.
Alba will want more.
Hang
on. Pixie.
Holy moly, Mum, I dropped my burger for that and everything.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm gonna have a milky leg.
Oh, we've got a milky floor and everything and a milky arms. Why are you so messy? Because it's so good. She's still holding my arm like, what? My leg like, oh. Look at the concentration
Yeah.
on their faces. They're just like, this is not.
When mummies have Costa, babies have Costa.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh.
And for all those, it is not coffee. It's just warm milk with cream on top.
I don't think anybody's ever asked for this.
Why not?
Because, not in the one up by Pets at Home, because,
Is that what you want, was it?
yeah, because the lady, who did it at the till, had to go and write down and tell the dude exactly what to do.
Oh.
This is a baby tuno, but it's just warm milk with cream on top. No hot chocolate, nothing else, just warm milk and cream. And it's to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get closer, Mum. This is...
Look at that concentration. Don't look at me, Mum.
Look, some pony over here is falling asleep by the look of it, in her cup.
Is that really nice, baby girl?
Let me have this cup.
Do you want to lick my hand?
No, I want this
Abba?
cup.
Abba?
Got the cup.
Abba?
Did you get it all out, Mummy, or did you just give me Not
No,
what
she-
etiquette.
I think she got it all out.
Okay. Oh.
Give me that cup, Mum.
Yeah. Oh.
Aren't they just the bloody cutest?
Do you want to lick my army?
No, I got to lick Mummy's leg.
Okay.
I milked on it. Ew. I'm going now.
Okay. Trigger warning. There is about to be blood. So if you don't want to do that, Charlie will put a timestamp in here for what to skip to. But I just came in from having a pee. Charlie was sleeping, and she was like, I could tell that she was in the sleep paralysis, kind of like dissociative. So I went to go wake her up, and then I noticed this.
Ta-da! Yay!
And all over her pillow.
I bled on my lungs.
You did. Is that a clot, or is it still coming out? It's a
No,
clot.
I think it's a clot.
But yes, I don't know how long that was going on for, but big clots have come out, which isn't normal, so
No.
not really sure what's going on there.
Well, it might be something to do with one of my headaches.
It might be. But, yeah. We don't like this.
No.
We don't like this at all.
Yay. How long was I asleep for?
Like an hour?
Such fun.
Yeah.
See, if I had probably had like mental health support,
Yeah,
the stress
probably
wouldn't have been building up all month. I wouldn't have had like a constant migraine all month.
a combination between better support for mental health and actually manufacturers actually doing the injections, because you haven't got any, because they've said that they're still in a manufacturer delay.
Yeah.
So I don't
Like
even,
my migraine injections.
yeah, so I don't even know why they gave us some in the meantime.
Yeah. But this is like what happens when care gets fucked up.
It's the things like this that people don't think about.
No. So I'm going to attack my face with some soap and water.
Yep. I'm gonna attempt
pee.
to clean this pillow.
We can't even put it in the wash because it's got a hole in it.
Yep.
If needs be, we'll sew up the hole.
Well, I can always hand wash it, soak it and hand wash it.
True.
I'll try that.
So we're going to go sort that out.
We are.
I'm not even holding it. Bless her.
She's okay. Well done, girls. Well done.
Thank you, baby girls.
Louise was freaking out.
Yeah.
They were really freaking out when I was trying to wake up Charlie, so... Good girl. The problem when you look there is you're getting my tattoo.
Yeah, but it tastes good.
I don't care.
It's all like the coconut oil and shea butter.
Oh, is it your turn?
Right. I'm going to go because I need to pee as well.
No, baby girl. No.
If you've
No.
paused, you can resume. So I'm finally managing to get through to my post. I'm trying to think if I showed you earlier. If not, another birthday card. I believe this is now number 44.
I was going to say 44.
42nd place from around the world, I believe. So that's exciting. And it's just like really cool stuff. I'm going to be asking the person who made it what she used. But the reason why I'm picking up the vlog is I had a letter. And it's inviting me back for another cervical screening. I was like, because Soph saw this bit and it was the same, obviously, the one that she's just had, because she's turn 25 in November. But don't worry, she's having it done on Monday now.
No, it's not. I think it's next Monday.
You told me it was this Monday.
I thought it was, but I think it's like the 4th.
Oh, anyway, oh, ITI. And I was just like, cervical screenings every 5 years. It can't be. I've only just done 28. That's only 3 years. And they've said now that between the ages of 25 and 49, you get your screening every 3 years now. And then from the ages of 50 to 64, you have it every 5 years. And that's bloody good. It's about time that it's now 3 years. I mean, I've had the injections, although it doesn't prevent it 100%, it does help. And the reason why I went for the injections is because 3 members of my family, I think it is, have died from cervical cancer. And then when the injections were coming out, my sister was just a little bit over the age. So Mum turned and explained that we got like multiple people in the family who've had it. And the doctors, I think they wanted to pay us to pay £75 per injection. And there's 3 of them. And like, we were poor growing up. We didn't have much money like now. And we couldn't afford it. So obviously my sister never got it done. But it's quite good that it is every 3 years now.
Yeah.
Protect our cervix.
Yeah. Although this doesn't look very protective, does it? Boom, boom. That doesn't either.
Worth a shot. But yes, that's kind of it for now. I finished all the stamps. And we've just had a letter saying that we've been paying too much on our electricity. So we're getting a refund, which is going to be able to pay for the bits of the car that has got damaged from good old country roads. So, happy, happy, happy. The girls do have a Woof Woof box subscription that we started. This is their first box. Once we've done all this, I think it's time to show them that.
Maybe once they've calmed down a little bit. Like, had a little bit of a rest.
I was going to say they're calm now.
That's what I mean.
So,
Sleep.
we're excited. We just want them to open it. So we'll see you in a second. Good girl, Alba. Good girl. You're giving him kisses. Be gentle. Hey. Hey, come on, because I can't see. Be gentle. Wait, come on. No, because you'll push him off. Careful. Good evening, guys. Well, you know I had the massive nosebleed earlier? Well, I just sniffed. And I felt something in my mouth. And I was just like, oh my god. So I quickly got a tissue. And, well, I've never had... I mean, a clot came out. This clot is bigger than my nostril. And I'm being legit serious. Like, there's going to be blood now. So if you don't like it, don't look. It's literally going to be 2 seconds. If you look away now, I'll tell you when to come back. So, you can see, it's like the size of my finger. I mean, well, fingertip. And it's quite, it's not thin. You can come back now, it's gone. So yeah, Soph's just, like, Googling it in a minute, and now I've got, like, loads of blood dripping down the back of my nose, like, down my throat. It's just awful. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not normal, but I don't know. I've never had this for nosebleeds before, and I've had a lot of nosebleeds, so this is like on another level. But yeah, it just tastes horrible now. Thankfully I've got some milk, so hopefully that can get rid of it. But God, it's just been a nightmare. But oh well, the joys.
Got a question.
Yeah.
When did you have your last one?
That's what?
Nosebleed.
Over a month ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
So you don't know if you had a hot drink?
Sorry, what?
You don't know if you'd had a hot drink then? Because one of the things it says, if you've got nosebleeds and you've got clotty nosebleeds and stuff, avoid drinking hot drinks for 24 hours. And I was just thinking how you literally just had a hot drink and then led down, which is another thing that they say to avoid nosebleeds or to stop them. Don't lie down flat.
Apart from the one, obviously, that when I woke up, the last time I had a nosebleed was ages ago, and that was before we were looking for tissues to come up here, wasn't it? So it's been a while. So that shouldn't have anything to do with it. I don't know. I've got a little nose, people. A little nose.
But if you think though, you've got all of your sinuses and there are big passages up there.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even feel that in there. I was breathing freely, everything. Literally, I did not feel it legit in my nose. So that must have been somewhere up there. But, oh, that's really big. Anyway, no more talking about that for the people that don't like it. Soph is off to her parents tomorrow. I forgot I booked us to have our eyes tested. I was telling Soph, I think I need to buy a magnifying glass, and then we were just like, actually, should we just get our eyes tested? We're going to try and get it all on the NHS. We know that we're going to need glasses, so the last time I had my eyes tested, and every other time before that, I've always bought designer glasses, and they've always cost like £300-400. So now resorting to NHS glasses because we can't afford it. That's a big thing for me. I'm not used to it. Because the problem is, most of the NHS glasses are like all the same style. And a lot of the time I look like Where's Wally? And yeah, literally. I said this to Soph once, and the optician, and they were like, no, come on, try it on. I bet you don't. And literally, the second I put them on, they both laughed at me. So I'm hoping that they're going to have some that doesn't make me look like Where's Wally. Because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do. But I was saying to Sophie yesterday that with my migraines, I'm getting like this, it's like a fan effect. And that sounds really weird. But it when I look up, when I've got my migraines, it looks like there's like a fan going around. And you know when light comes through and then like the blades make it go dark, and it's like light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. God, that's hard to say. And it's like really, really, really fast. That's like kind of what I'm getting. So it's all a bit not nice. But hopefully they can check everything and check the pressures and whatever else in my head. I think I said I booked it for next Thursday.
Yes.
So a week's time, I think it was. So that should be quite interesting.
From what I can see, unless you've hit your head or you're having more than one nosebleed a week, or they take more than 20 minutes to stop, you're fine. It could just be nose irritation from the cold air or from your oxygen or something like that, or it could even be your migraine, but as long as you've not hit your head, apparently it should be fine.
Slugs coming out your nose is alright then?
Well, apparently it's a good thing because it means that your body's clotting it. So it shows that your clotting agents are working.
Well, it clearly took a bloody while.
Well, not necessarily. Because that might have clotted really instantly and, like, plugged it up until, like, it just came out because you sniffed in, didn't you?
Yeah, it went like that.
Which was a bit more violent than your normal breathing, so it probably hacked it back.
Ew. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that for it to be that size, that would have needed a lot of blood to coagulate. So it would have had to have been taken a while to clot to get that large. Otherwise, it would have just been a small little speck.
But you were led on your side and it was pooling in your nostril, wasn't it? So, and I don't know how long it was doing it for. It could have been doing that for the whole hour.
So yeah, it could have been up in my sinuses then.
Yeah, so it could have just been a pool of blood that
was sat because I was led down like that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun. Thinking about it now.
Feel like you can breathe better?
Yeah, a little bit. I could breathe through my nose before, but now it feels really breathable. Well, I'm glad that didn't fall in my lung overnight. That would have been fun, especially if I coughed it up. I'd have been terrified.
Yeah, that's quite scary.
I mean, I'll probably end up coughing blood up now for the next couple of days anyway, because some of it probably did go into my lungs. So, but yes, gonna edit the vlog now. Take my meds. I've done my nebs. Cream up our arms, and then it's probably bedtime.
Yeah.
Because we are both pooped.
Yeah.
And you've got to be at your parents' early tomorrow, haven't you?
9:30. Well, they could be getting there any time between 10 and 11. And Mum said it's usually more towards the early side. And I want to be there before they're there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Goodies. Well, you'll probably be home early. Unless you stay and have a film with your mum.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. But with how pooped you are. So yes, thank you for coming on our day, people. Yay! And that's all we've got exciting for today. I'll still have a look to see if there's a new woof woof code. To see if that can, yeah, it was really gorgeous. So, yeah. We'll, see you tomorrow. Good night. Wednesday the 20th of February. Don't hold back. The moment they saw him, they worshipped him. Some, though, held back. Not sure about worship, about risking themselves totally. The disciples had fled in fear of their lives when Jesus was nailed to the cross. What if the Jewish leaders lashed out at Jesus' staunchest supporters? In hiding, surely they grieved and sought solace from God. Their reasons for holding back after Jesus' resurrection made less sense. They weren't sure about risking themselves totally, but Jesus didn't criticize them. He knew Pentecost was coming, when the promised Holy Spirit would give them a boldness unparalleled in world history. Leviticus 10 tells a different, sadder story. Nadab and Abihu had been holed up with their father, Aaron, and their brothers to be schooled in the priesthood. After they were trained and anointed, they went to work.
Immediately, matters went horribly wrong. Doing their own thing, regardless of what they knew, God required the brothers boldly offering strange fire to God and were incinerated by his hand. In brief, don't hold back. Don't allow doubt to keep you from working with God. Yet don't replace God's instructions with plans of your own. Obey his commands even when you don't understand them. That's when God will exalt you to inherit the earth. Father, help me not to hold back when worshipping you. I will cling to your trustworthiness even when I don't see the evidence. Forgive my doubt, increase my faith. Amen.